What is existentialism and why does it matter now more than ever? Hi, I'm Deirdre Rolfe. I'm a psychotherapist and counselor of almost 30 years and founder of Counselor On Call. I'm Canadian living in Australia. And I want to talk today about existentialism. Now, my work covers people with complex relational trauma and survivors of psychopathic and narcissistic abuse. I use evidence-based therapies with an existential lens. And so that's a great way to start my first YouTube video, I think. Now, what does existentialism mean and why does it matter? So existentialism is a belief system. In fact, it's an invitation. It's a philosophy, and it asks really important questions. Most importantly, who am I? Beneath my conditioning, my fears, my limitations, and my history. It began with so many great leaders and thinkers: Sartre, Nietzsche, Jung, Rollo May, Viktor Frankl. And each person individually explored in depth what it means to live authentically in a world that offers no real fixed manual or scripts. Why do I think it's really important right now? Because we live in a time of a lot of noise, so much distraction, comparison, and pressure that seeks to define who we are with labels and extremism. And existentialism can cut through all of that because you're not your trauma, you're not your environment, you're the consciousness choosing how to respond. And that's your power, it's your freedom. And so I use it in therapy because I see how people can transform their lives in anxiety, loss, disillusionment, because it gives you the courage to say, what's the meaning of all this? What can I do with it? How can I transcend it into a sense of my own purpose? What I love about existentialism is it doesn't replace faith. You can be a Christian, a Muslim. It only deepens that for you. So you can have your religion and still ask existential questions. You can be an atheist and still live existentially, because it's not about what you believe, it's how you engage with your existence itself, your choices, your responsibilities, your capacity to live with integrity and awareness. And research backs up how good this is for our body and our mind, because when you reflect on meaning and purpose and authenticity, you're going to lower anxiety, have stronger immunity, and greater resilience with flexibility. Neurologically, it helps activate those parts of your brain that helps with regulation and motivation, just by really going in deep and understanding why we're here and having choice and voice. Existentialism gives us this way through suffering that's so unique because it doesn't bypass or deny your pain. It invites you to sit with it, to transform it. It helps trauma survivors move away from why me to what now. It helps you into becoming whatever it is you desire to be. It offers a lifeline. So I want to offer a series of digging deeper. And of course, I'll go into a lot of other things because as a psychotherapist, I work in so many areas. But for now, I'm starting with existentialism. And then we'll dig deeper in each session that I offer. Because at the heart of existentialism, there's its own awakeness to the mysteries of being alive, choosing consciously and to bring forward the unconscious and all that you can learn. So if you think this is interesting to you, please subscribe. Ask me any questions so I can add them to my next video. And remember to dive deep into existentialism. I promise you, there's so much layers and richness for you to discover. Thanks for listening. Subscribe. I look forward to sharing more videos with you.